Alright YouTube, how's it going? Buster here. Normally do a video on a Sunday, but I'm doing one tonight because this is getting stripped. The pickup's coming out of this for the Billy Sheen base that I'm building. Originally my plan was to try to fix the neck of this. Take the pickup out that I want and put a Music Man pickup in it. That's not going to happen. Basically what's happened is somebody's been into this and they have totally destroyed the neck. I took the adjuster out. The adjuster had used all its travel, so I've put a spacer in, made a spacer, a block spacer, put that in, put the adjuster, a new adjuster in, and tried straightening the neck. It's just not happening. I don't know if maybe there's an aluminium C-shaped bar that the threaded rod sits in. I don't know if that's compressing or if it's moving, but no matter how much you tighten it, it just takes up the full travel. So it's just took up the full travel of the new adjuster. So the neck's goosed. It's a nice neck as well, because I said I was going to keep it and just change the pickup, put a Music Man style pickup in it. Probably still could do that if I found myself a vintage neck. I've got a vintage if I got a vintage neck, I think that was going to fit in it, and then I could probably do it. But until then, the neck's coming off, the neck's gone in the bin. I'll take the nut off it, I'll take the adjuster back out because it's a brand new adjuster. Machine heads are coming off, neck will go in the bin. I'll keep the body, pickup's coming out, all the internals is coming out and get reused. I'll just be left with a body. So basically what this is, Starforce was made in Korea. I think it's Korea it was made in, by either Samok or Coop for the American market. Same as Marlin was made for the British market or European market, and originally Marlin was a German company, and then Samok bought them over 1986 I think, and then they made Marlins for the UK market and the distributor was in Wales. A lot of people get that mistaken that for the Marlin. The Marlin was never made in Wales, it was made in East Germany first, or the GDR, then Korea by Samok for a distributor in Wales. They also made different other makes of guitar. I've got a Ninja that's exactly the same as a Marlin Sidewinder. It was made in the same factory as a Marlin Sidewinder, but it was named Ninja Axis. These are pretty much the same, but Starfire was that was for the American brand Starfire. So obviously a few of them found their way here, the same as Marlin's found their way to America. This would have been a really nice guitar. Cheap, it's not an expensive guitar by any means, but no bad guitar. Goes with fretboard. It's got star inlays, and on the 12th fret it's 2 wee Saturns, on the 12th fret rest of the stars. It's got a nice maple neck, reminds me a lot of the Axis neck. The same thing with that, the neck, I've done a video on the truss rod on that. Truss rod was totally wrecked, same as this. Don't know if maybe it's just the material it was made of. Just strange that it's done it with two necks that came from roughly the same factory. Just different shapes. Really nice headstock. But somebody's definitely been about this. It's got Wilkinson Grover style tuners. Humbucker's nice, so I'll let you hear it in a minute. But this is getting stripped. So everything else is coming off it, neck's getting flung in the bin. Keeping the humbucker for the Billy Sheen guitar that I'm building. Bridge will get kept, all the electrics will get kept, machine heads will get kept, and the nut will get kept. I'll take the adjuster back out because it's a brand new adjuster, and all it's done is went to its travel, so it will work on another neck. I mean, it's a necks and a risk when you go to fix them, but it's either going to work or it's not. Normally you can get away with putting a spacer in and then putting the adjuster back in, if the adjuster comes out that is, and it will fix it, because basically what you're doing is you've just compressed the wood inside or the metal, and then when you put the spacer in, there's just bridging that gap, and sometimes it works. It's not guaranteed to work every time. I've done it in the past and it's worked. I took a shot in it, and I really only bought this guitar for the pickup. That's all I bought it for. That's because it was a bass humbucker. It was in a bass. I knew it obviously had to be quite a high. I think it's 10k or something. This is an 11k humbucker. So I knew, and I heard it. You know what it's like? It's only like you buy pickups off of China or whatever. You don't know what they're going to sound like until you get them. So the price I paid for this whole guitar was probably the price I'd pay for a humbucker for doing the Billy Sheehan build. So it was well worth the punt, I thought, because I'm getting a bridge and everything else, machine heads. So it was a bonus if I was going to fix the neck, but I just didn't. But it sounds nice. I didn't have to take a chance at not sounding nice, but I just bought it off of China. So somebody's messed about with this. Normally P-bass volumes at the front, tone at the back. This is opposite way. This is volume at the back, tone at the front. Don't know if that was the original way it was meant to be. I don't think so. I think it would be the same as a P-bass. So the volume's up, tone all the way, and my amp's not on. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Thought I turned my amp on, I must have turned it off. Yeah, so it was well worth a punt. It's playable. Do you know, it is playable. It's quite high off the fretboard, don't get me wrong, but you could play it. I wouldn't, too high for me. My mate said, why don't you give it to somebody as a beginner? I wouldn't put a beginner on a guitar like this. The neck it's far too. It's not a good idea putting a beginner on a guitar like this. You want the neck and the strings to be nice, so it's less effort to press the fret or the note. It's far too high. Is it the plectrum? Fine, playing fine my plectrum, but so I'll let you see that. So this pickup is going into my Billy Sheehan build. She's going to get built with this. I don't know if you know what a Billy Sheehan build is, but basically what I'm going to do is this humbucker here is coming off of this and getting put here. Then it's going to have 3 controls. So it's going to have 2 volumes and a tone. 1 volume's for the humbucker, 1 volume's for the P-bass pickup, a tone for both, and then it's going to have a selector. When I hit the selector, there'll be 2 jacks. 1 jack will be for the humbucker, and the other jack's obviously for the P-bass, which means I can split the signal. The humbucker goes into the guitar amp or another bass amp, clean tone or whatever I want, and then the P-bass will go to a bass amp, clean tone or whatever I want. So it's kind of Billy Sheehan style, and his original Attitude bass was made out of a P-bass, but he had an EBO pickup in it. His later Yamaha ones had a humbucker, so that's what my plan is. So, volume up, tone all the way up. I'll let you hear what it sounds like. It will obviously sound different once it's in the Squire because the pickup position will be different, but you could get a kind of adjust it. So, tone all the way off. That's it. Starforce. As I said, originally I bought it for the pickup anyway, so I'm getting a bonus that I'm getting Wilkinson Grover style tuners and all the hardware. Next go in the bin, the body will get put somewhere until I find a neck for it, or I sell the body, I don't know. But it was well worth the punt. On the off chance that I could have fixed the neck. All I wanted for, I paid stupid money, it was like really cheap for this. So, as I say, the price that I paid for buying a humbucker that I don't know what it sounds like and paying for it to get delivered to the house I paid less to buy this whole guitar, so I end up getting the pickup that I want and some extra parts, and maybe later on, if I find a neck for this body, is build another bass. But at the moment it's not worth. I would have changed, if I got this neck working and I changed this back round to normal, which would be volume first then tone, and I tidied it all up before I put the other pickup in it, but there's no point. There's no point fixing the wiring because it's getting stripped. I mean, it's blacked out, bolt on neck. Yeah, it's a nice body. I mean, it's not a nice body, but I mean, it's shaped nice. Yeah, I've seen another bass that looks like this with this stupid thing here. I don't know, there's another bass that's got that stupid horn there. But I said I bought it for the pickup. Pickup sounds nice, and I think it's going to sound nice in the Squire as the Billy Sheehan style bass. So that's it, Starfire. So the only reason why I'm doing the video tonight is because I'm going to start stripping this either tomorrow or tonight. And then I'm probably going to try and start the Billy Sheehan bass tomorrow. Good thing I've got a spare pickup guard for that, so if I knacker the pickup guard, I've got a spare one. And I might even use the spare one because that one's quite a nice pick guard. So yeah, this is getting done, getting stripped tonight. Billy Sheehan's going to get started this weekend. Sunday's video is probably going to be the Marlin Sidewinder, I think. I just got that back off my daughter, so I'll probably do that. And then that's it. I've got a new microphone for my phone, and I've got a new lens for my phone as well. I'm going to maybe try that out at some point. So, yeah, there you go, Starfire, made for the American market in Korea. Managed to get to this country and somebody's knackered it, so. Right, cool, happy days, look after yourselves and see you Sunday. Carry on.